Peace, college family. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Gratitude and abundance for rich risings, abundant risings, supreme risings. You feel me? Today we're gonna be talking about the essence of God and the creation, right? And right, so what we want to understand is when in the Bible it says that you were created in God's image, right? Okay, well, created in God's image, right? So when we talk about God, the true creator of all, okay, we're talking about source, the thing that united all of this, right? So originally, before we became individuals, we were all one, like one being, right? So this one being, this one being wanted to experience what it felt like to step inside of creation. See what I'm saying? Like, so it split itself into two parts. I really believe there's more than two, but this is how the original, you feel what I'm saying? The original split happened. I had visions about this, right? So, okay. Whew. Give me 1 second. So, okay. So when you're created in that image, right? You have a masculine and a feminine part to you. So that is God, right? Masculine and feminine together as one, that is God. That's when they say we were made in the image of God, that's us. We have the potential to become masculine, to use the masculine and the feminine and create anything. You feel what I'm saying? This is how you create things. This is how you manifest things. And just all those types of things, right? Because even this card right here, this had to be manifested first, right? They use the feminine principle to create it in their mind, right? See what I'm saying? And visualize it and use emotion. But they use their masculine energy to act on it in reality and create this thing that they discovered or that came to them. See what I'm saying? So it's actually dope how things actually work. You're made in the image of the creator, right? So we can even go to the name Israel, right? Isis, the feminine god of fertility in Egypt, right? Ra, the sun god, male energy. El, the god within. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, gratitude. Gratitude and abundance for y'all tuning in. If y'all interested in more content like this, we're talking about masculine, feminine energies and the universe, conspiracy theories, whatever. You feel me? I'm into all that. Right? And I do study myself too. Also, I teach. Well, I don't want to say I teach. I help people remember. Yeah, that's better. Help people remember. Facts. But so what I was talking about. Oh yeah, so we're made in the image of God, right? So boom. So this means we can create anything that we want. You feel what I'm saying? Just on a smaller scale, but we're still we're still a part of creation. You see what I'm saying? And who's to say we're not a creation of creation? You see what I'm saying? Like a creation of the creation's creator, of the creator's creation. You see what I'm saying? Like that's how deep it can get. Facts. But I might do some airbending and stuff too right here. Well, I don't even say airbending. These are my chi. You feel what I'm saying? Mainly my chi, but it's gonna be airbending because I'm gonna be doing motion and stuff like that. But people, y'all probably think this is wind, but this is actually chi, right? Grand Rising, Supreme Rising. God McRising family. See, look, like, I can do this all day, right? Well, I'm finna show y'all, like, I wanna do the breath work with it. Hold on, I'm finna step back though. All right, so. Like, yeah, y'all can call that what y'all want. You feel me? It's that unseen energy in the universe. It's that unseen energy. Like, we live in a field, right? field of energy. So it's a field of potential energy. So like this right here, this might look like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, but it's not that. It might look like wind because this is wind, right? This is wind, but this is chi. See what I'm saying? Wind versus chi. Family, like. And chi is just life force energy, right? It comes from your blood, like, and ATP and stuff like that. If you guys are familiar with what ATP is, it's the energy that your body burns. It's a substance that your body uses to create energy, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm somewhere along those lines, right? So, like, just anything that you want to do, think about it. You know what I'm saying? Try to do it with breath though, right? Because breath is what synchronizes us with everything in life. Like, you can talk to your water. I'm finna talk to my water right quick. You feel what I'm saying? Watch. Because once you put breath into it, it becomes living. It's already alive though. That's an illusion in itself. That nothing's alive. We're the only thing living. You feel what I'm saying? Or sentient beings. That's the whole fallacy in itself, right? So what you want to do is, I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. Healing, abundance, and love. Healing, abundance, and love. 520-7418. 520-7418. 520-7418. Ashe. Now watch. Now when the sun come out, we'll let this sit in the sun and charge up, right? You don't have to, but that's what I'm finna do. You know what I'm saying? If they're not blocking the skies today, right? Just let this sit. Let this sit. About an hour, or however long you feel. You feel what I'm saying? And you want to actually feel your energy entering the water. It's kind of hard for me to explain. It's kind of hard for me to explain, but you want to feel like affirmations. Putting affirmations into the water. Yo, peace, peace, peace. How you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling? Welcome to the live. Today I'm just talking about all types of things, helping people learn new things about manifestation and things like that. Like, okay, for manifestation, oh yeah, I'm great. For manifestation, if you want to manifest something, like if you want to create something consciously using your subconscious, that's all manifestation is, right? What you want to do is you want to see yourself as like that. Like what would I do if I had that right now? You see what I'm saying? What would that version of myself be like? And then you want to feel that energy, right? And turn that frequency into your reality. You see what I'm saying? Because once you do that, you're aligning yourself with that energy. You feel what I'm saying? And this is because we live on different timelines. You see what I'm saying? Facts. But it's so much things. That's called quantum jumping, right? So you can actually, you can create any timelines you want either, too. As long as you can hold it in your head, you can hold it in your hands. Shout out to Bob Proctor. Yeah, shout out to Bob Proctor. That's the guy who taught me about the subconscious mind, or who I did a lot of learning from. You feel what I'm saying? Because I was going through some things at one point in time, and he actually helped me live, or he helped me find my way out of the darkness. I can't say he led me out of the darkness, because you gotta do the work yourself. You see what I'm saying? That work, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You see what I'm saying? I can tell you guys how to do it all day long, but you guys have to put in the work and actually want to do it and apply it. You see? But it's crazy. Like, I'm abundant, elite JN hoops. I'm abundant, son. Facts. Any questions y'all got for me though? Anything y'all want to ask me? You feel me? Let me know something. Talk to me. I'm just right here chilling, just vibing. You feel me? Nothing crazy. Yeah, don't forget, talk to your water and stuff like that. And she like, I don't even like having my water around like other things. You see what I'm saying? Like bleach and stuff like that, because there's bleach all on this table. You feel what I'm saying? So now I gotta put it right here. Let me talk to it one more time. You feel me? 5207418. 5207418. Love you. I love you. I love you. Healing abundance. Healing abundance and love. Healing abundance and love. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 2, 3, 4, oh. Ah. See? Facts. Sometimes you just talk, just flow, let it flow. You feel me? Because then that's you're channeling that energy from your higher self, right? And your higher self, when we talk about your higher self, right? So you think, okay, is anybody in here familiar with like GTA and video games and stuff like that? When you're playing these video games, you're actually you're a higher self of that game type shit. You see what I'm saying? It's like, it's hard to explain. Like, okay, so you know where you get your downloads and information from? Okay, matter of fact, you know what when I was telling you guys about the feminine principle and the masculine principle, right? So the feminine and the masculine, right? These are just energies, and these can also represent your higher self and lower self. Your lower self is masculine energy because it's in action, right? So like, the higher energy is feminine because it is the one sending and pushing out these information and downloads. So that's why it's so wild if people be actually referring to God as only a man. You see what I'm saying? Because he's both. You see what I'm saying? He exists beyond duality. You feel what I'm saying? We are the only ones experiencing duality. You feel what I'm saying? We got to master that and understand that this separation and all that doesn't exist in the higher realms. You feel what I'm saying? In the higher realities, or whatever you want to call it, higher dimensions, whatever. Heaven. You see what I'm saying? That's not a real thing. So, like, you gotta transcend duality. You don't want to be too good or too bad. You want to be just right there in the center, the epicenter. But you don't want to. It's kind of hard to explain. It's like, so if anybody's heard of the Lost Gospel of Thomas, this is the true hidden teachings of Yeshua, or they call him Jesus. He was saying that if you turn the two into the one, make the male like the female and the male and the female like the male, then like that's just basically saying once you turn those two into the one, the two into the one, you're golden. Like, you feel what I'm saying? That's the whole goal here. So it can bring heaven to earth. So you can manifest heaven onto earth. But this is why he was also talking about the flesh and stuff like that, right? Because the flesh, which is this, it does have a mind of its own. You see what I'm saying? So you got to make the two into the one. You got to turn the two minds into one mind. You see what I'm saying? And I'm going to show you guys some breathing techniques and stuff like that. It's going to help you guys hemi-sync your brain and stuff like that, because that is going to help you guys along the process of raising in frequency and vibration. You feel what I'm saying? Because we're on 5D right now. It's a lot of stuff's going to go down. You feel what I'm saying? And depending on your frequency and vibration, it depends on the timeline that you're going to live on, right? Because, okay, I'm going to be real. You know how that New World Order and all this control and stuff like that, some people are actually going to have to go through that. Not the people who put in the work and the time to work on themselves and understand what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? Not those people, because we're ascending to a higher timeline, right? We chose the ascension route. Actually, I really don't even think, like, I feel like it's just a mind thing. You choose to understand and believe what you want to understand and believe. You feel what I'm saying? But I feel like a lot of people are gonna be stuck in hell or a lower reality because they don't have any understanding, right? Like, So, give me 1 second. I gotta breathe. Yeah, so boom, like, for real though. Tune in with yourself, fam. Like, meditate, breath work, eat right, you feel me? Eat healthy. Get you some Shilajit as well. Shilajit. I'm telling you, I feel great, family. I feel absolutely great right now. How y'all feeling though? How y'all coming is rising? See what I'm saying? Let me know if y'all interested or y'all got understanding of what I'm talking about. You feel what I'm saying? But y'all, any questions y'all got that I may know? 'Cause I don't know everything. I don't know everything, but I know what I know. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes I just be talking. You see what I'm saying? I don't be knowing I just be talking. I don't even be knowing what's going on. The Spirit be using me. See what I'm saying? The Holy Spirit, what they call the Holy Spirit. The Great Mother. You feel what I'm saying? Facts though. I ain't trying to ruffle nobody's feathers or nothing like that. I ain't trying to do none of that. Like, I don't want nobody to feel like I'm just bashing their religion or nothing, because I'm not. But no, actually, I'm not bashing you. I'm bashing your religion, not your faith. You know what I'm saying? Not your system of faith. You feel me? Because we got to get rid of these religions. Because religions cause division. Like, bro, they will put you, they will deliberately say things about other cultures so you don't like them. You see what I'm saying? Oh, they worship 5, 6, 7, 8 gods, but they don't worship no one. Y'all is the only people who worship gods. See what I'm saying? It's like, it's not what it seems on the outside. They have understandings of these people, like, right? So I'm gonna tell you about their Trinity, the Hinduism, right? So you have Krishna, he's like their Jesus, right? That we all can be like him. See what I'm saying? Their Shiva, we all have a third eye, right? And I'm finna give you guys the breakdown about Shiva, right? This is why they don't want a lot of people to start messing with Hinduism, because they tell you straight to your face. Like the Bible and stuff like that, you gotta decode it. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta learn a whole bunch of other stuff before you actually even get to understand what's actually going on in the Bible, right? So, okay, so Shiva has 3 eyes, right? We all have 3 eyes. Family, it's called your pineal gland. Pineal, I think. Pineal gland, just look it up. Facts. Pineal gland, 3rd eye. And then they even reference this in the Bible, right? When Jacob said he saw God's face or whatever, right? Or Yaqub or Israel or whatever you want to call him. When he said he seen God's face, he said he saw in the land of Peniel, right? But that translates to pineal. You see what I'm saying? Like, they put it in our face. Facts. But I want to continue on about going where I was going on. Give me 1 second. Let me get my download back. Oh yeah. So so Shiva, when he opens his 3rd eye, he destroys the illusion, right? See what I'm saying? So when you actually wake up with opening your 3rd eye, or when they say Jesus in the Bible cured the man of blindness, right? The man wasn't physically blind. He just couldn't see anything spiritually. So when Jesus cured his blindness, he cured the vision of the 3rd eye. You see what I'm saying? So now he can navigate and see what's real and what's going on in this world. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's actually deep. It's very deep. The stuff that Jesus would say is very deep. Facts. You just gotta decode it and understand, like, he had advanced knowledge of the body before, like, more than they do now. Now, I ain't gonna lie, they probably got the same amount of knowledge right now, but they just don't use it for the right reasons, right? They use it to attack the people and create bioweapons and stuff like that. But we'll talk about that another time, right? So boom, Then you got Lord Brahma, right? Brahma is the prime creator, source, the one. Like the father that Jesus was talking about, that's Brahma, right? And that's basically their trinity. You see what I'm saying? But they don't worship a million gods. They just have understanding. And like in Buddhism, Buddha is not their God. You feel what I'm saying? Buddha is their teacher. Buddha is another, just like Jesus. You see what I'm saying? Just like Jesus. But I feel like Jesus is the Michael Jordan of Ascension, right? Because I ain't gonna lie. I've read a lot of texts, a lot of ancient texts. Nobody has nothing on Jesus. When you really get the real true understanding of what this man was saying, bro, Jesus can't be beat in the Ascension game. I can't even lie. But you just gotta understand what he was really teaching. So that's another reason they don't want celebrities saying the name Jesus. Because why? Why, family? Because there's power in that name. Not because the name is some magical name. It's because the shit that he taught. See what I'm saying? You can kill the message. You can kill the messenger, but you can't kill the message. You see what I'm saying? Facts. And I don't even believe they killed them. You see what I'm saying? I got my own theories and stuff about that. You feel me? But if y'all into stuff like this, give me a subscribe, a sub. You feel what I'm saying? Facts. I'm just in here going random today, feeling good, being guided by the spirit. You see what I'm saying? So just let me know if y'all like what I'm talking about, if y'all resonate with me. You feel what I'm saying? If y'all interested, give me a subscription. You feel me? Facts. Let me know something in the comments if y'all interested in what I'm talking about. If y'all have anything to say, add on, or whatever, do it. You see what I'm saying? It's a welcoming space in here. You see what I'm saying? When you come in here, when you come to my dimension, we be chilling, we be vibing. You feel me? Welcome to my dimension. Facts. But yeah, I had a crazy dream last night though. Right, so y'all know I be telling y'all about airbending and air, and how you can like basically we have the ability to manipulate matter and all these air particles and stuff like that consciously through breath, right? So I had a dream that I had like a glider, right? And I had jumped off a building, and something told me like you can control it with your hands like this. See what I'm saying? And I was doing the breath work in a dream. I just woke up from that, and this is just one of many times. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the little things that happened to me that is actually crazy, because I know that dreams ain't just dreams. These are messages encoded. You see what I'm saying? Or not even, there might not even be messages. It could be a whole nother reality. You feel what I'm saying? It just depends. Because for me, I'll be everywhere with it. Fact. I did a shamanic journey, meditation. I'm not a shaman or nothing like that. I don't proclaim to be a shaman or nothing, but feel me? Just the things that I've experienced, right? These just profound facts, right? So I'm gonna start talking to y'all about these DNA things that we can start turning on so we can start living longer. You feel what I'm saying? And having better lifespan. You feel me? Because they're attacking us every day and turning all our genes and stuff off with these heavy metals, toxicity, inflammation in the body, and all this and that, right? So give me 1 second. I'm about to tell you about the FOXO3 gene, right? I think it's called the fork head box screw 03. Oh yeah, fork head box 03. So, right, what this is a very good gene. That's what I'm gonna say. A very good gene that everyone has, just got activated, right? So, how do you activate it, you might ask? You got an intermittent fasting, so like, I'm not telling nobody if you're not willing to do this, like if you're not willing to make change or make room for new areas in your life to grow, then that's okay. but you must understand the consequences that come behind it, right? Because we live in a free will universe. See what I'm saying? I can't force you to do this, but you must understand that ignoring this could be potentially blocking a blessing from the universe. And who don't want to live, you feel what I'm saying? Like not live longer, but who doesn't want to, you feel me, live better? You feel what I'm saying? Better life quality. You feel me? Because there's people out here dying at 72, but there's other people out here living and running, doing hundreds of push-ups at 72 years old. I know you guys seen that elderly later. I mean, the elderly woman, right? I mean, I ain't gonna say elderly, the elder. Facts. It's amazing what being healthy can do for you, right? So what you wanna do, you wanna fast, intermittent fast, periodic fasting, restricted eating, time restricted eating, right? So for me, like I don't eat like after 7. I try not to eat after 7, right? And when I wake up and eat a fruit or maybe drink some water or something. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't eat heavy until about 6. I really don't even try to eat heavy a lot because you can't really breathe like that. Like, I'm gonna show you. So, like, I haven't been eating heavy, right? So, like, I don't know. Cause I still gotta, you feel what I'm saying, get some fluids in me and stuff like that. But it's like, it restricts your blood flow and stuff like that when you eat heavy. So that, you wanna exercise, you wanna get your endurance up, all right? Because you gotta be able to move, you feel what I'm saying? Be mobile and stuff like that. Resistance training. Resistance training helps by increasing insulin, right? You feel what I'm saying? This also energy or resistance training also reduces chronic inflammation, cold baths and showers, and sweating. Right. So basically, you want to do all these things, and you see what I'm saying? You want to opt for less seed oils and stuff like that, because these things are really here to damage you and your DNA. You feel what I'm saying? There's no other reason for them. Facts, like, I can't even lie. And you can't find a food without a seed oil in it. And it's not even real food. You see what I'm saying? You can't find a snack without seed oil in it, right? So don't get me wrong, I still indulge in the little junk trash here, but I'm working on it. Facts, like, I'm working on it. But I suggest everyone, if you're trying to cleanse your body and activate your God body, get Shilajit, right? Shilajit, Shilajit, and don't get the cheap kind. Get premium quality from naturalshilajit.com. Those where I got mine from, right? Because these things right here are amazing, family. They help you intake more energy and output more energy as well. Like, it's kind of hard for me to explain, because for me, right, I got something. Well, I don't got. See, it's kind of tricky trying to explain this to the viewers, because I know how the universe works, right? So, okay, let's say it like this. I was born into a generational curse, right? Not understanding nothing about how this could affect me in the future, right? Because my pops, his father, and his father had something called SCA3, spinal cerebellar ataxia type 3, right? And this actually, it's like, it affects your balance and coordination and stuff like that, right? And it's from a gene mutation on the chromosome 14, right? And it's basically saying that my lymphatic system is not cleansing all the damaging proteins, so it's like affecting my balance, and it's causing neurodegeneration. This is what actually started my whole spiritual journey. Feel what I'm saying? Because I started getting depressed and stuff like that. So, right, so when I started taking Shilajit though, and started fasting and doing breath work, it actually was counteracting the effects of spinal cerebellar ataxia, right? So, and if and this is no game, like I can show you guys right now. You know what I'm saying? You probably can't even tell for real, but facts. Like, and it was worse at one point. It was actually worse. But see, now I got a whole nother mindset. So now I'm breaking this curse. You feel what I'm saying? Now I understand this is my purpose here on this earth, to heal my family. You feel what I'm saying? To heal that ancestral trauma and stuff like that we had to go through, or wherever this shit came from. You feel what I'm saying? Take the training wheels off the family. Facts. Because we really have ancestral DNA, right? Meaning it holds memory. Meaning it holds memory, right? So when you understand that this science, what science is called so-called junk DNA, is actually potential DNA waiting on you to tap into it. All you gotta do is find out how to do that, right? And how you do that is doing breathing, yoga, meditation, supplements, adaptogens, things like that. And we're not saying that you need these things or that you need anything outside of yourself, but right, all these things are here for you to raise your frequency, right? Because you're still limited in the vessel, right? You still have to use what God, what is here for you. You see what I'm saying? So I don't really see, like, I don't take mushrooms or nothing like that though. When I say adaptogens, I mean shilajit, harataki, and things like that. Like herbs, master herbs that help cleanse and detoxify the whole body, right? Maybe I should do like a herb list and sell it for $1 or something like that. I don't know. I might just give it out for free though. You feel what I'm saying? Just let y'all donate however y'all feel. Facts. And I also wanted to say, if you guys have any heavy metals in your body, like root canals, you feel what I'm saying? The root cause of a lot of issues. See, cause like I have one in my mouth right now. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I know it's a root cause for a lot of things. Facts, cause I had this thing for a long time. Get these things removed by a biological dentist, right? Why do you need to go to a biological dentist? Because they actually focus on your whole body healing, right? Mind, body, and soul. They understand the interconnection and all these things between your body and these teeth, or whatever you call these, which are really crystal antennas, right? They just call them teeth. Feel what I'm saying? So just by them thinking they're just teeth, that means that they're softening you up. So when something happens to it, oh yeah, just go ahead and stick a screw in the drill in there and just, crank that bit in. No, that's never supposed to be that way. Facts. That can traumatize a kid. You see what I'm saying? Like, but right. You want to say, gotta recoil this and catch myself. Okay, so right. Yeah, so tooth are connected to all your energy centers and stuff like that in your body. Like, especially your molars, they're connected to meridians and stuff like that. And like, see this, I have one. I have a root canal in this tooth, and it's actually infected. So I'm actually working on getting this removed myself. So right, I forgot what I was gonna say. That was my train of thought. Give me 1 second. Oh yeah. So right, so I actually have heart palpitations and stuff like that. Like, this is facts. I don't even know why I had to just think about what I was gonna say. But so due to me having heart palpitations and stuff like that is actually because of this. And it's all drawing connections back to this, right? Because when we talk about genetics, right, we have something called epigenetics, right? And when you talk epigenetics, these are all potential. These are all potentials, just waiting for your for you to act on it, right? And this is why I say when you do stuff with intention, and then you act on it, this is a manifestation as well, right? Because you can change your gene sequence, and all these genes and stuff like that. Actually, how can I say, affect your life. Facts. They affect your life in a deep way, and it's very important that we start acting on these things. You see what I'm saying? This is why you gotta ask ChatGPT, right? Ask it about detoxification pathways and longevity genes that I can activate, right? Ask ChatGPT about these things. Look into the FOXO3 gene. Look into the PCP-P97 gene, right? See these things right here, they don't want you to know about, because this is how you reverse the neurological damage that has been imposed upon the people. You see what I'm saying? Like facts. You can actually heal yourself. You actually don't need to go to the doctor. The doctor don't know what the fuck they're talking about. You see what I'm saying? They're just regurgitating some shit that was taught to them by someone else. You see? Well, no disrespect to the doctors though, because I understand. I understand. You go to school, you learn something. Now you're supposed to be an expert at it, and now I'm telling you you're wrong. And I'm only 22 years old, and I didn't even finish high school, right? But I'm just telling you, like, I can observe. I got pattern recognition. You see what I'm saying? Every time somebody finds out they have cancer and goes to the doctor, they die. Like, it never fails. They die soon, fast, quick, fast, and in a hurry. You see what I'm saying? And the doctors keep doing the same thing, right? And then once you start doing the research on these issues and stuff like that, and what mainstream media and health and stuff like that actually do to hide these alternative, what they call alternative theories and stuff like that, they hide it, like they put it away. But see, now we're in the age of information, the age of Aquarius, right? You see what I'm saying? Like, Jesus was talking about this too in the Bible. I'm not sure what verse, what book, or nothing, but he said something about when follow that fish. You feel what I'm saying? Never mind. I'm not sure. I don't even want to mislead y'all, so I'm just gonna go scratch that, right? But we're just in the age of Aquarius, right? Where everything that has been hidden from you should be revealed. Whatever you seek, you will find. Facts. You just gotta do your own due diligence. That's all. Facts. What has been hidden from you has to be disclosed. Right now we're getting soft disclosure. Why you think they doing all these alien movies and stuff like that? You think them drones and stuff that they still ain't talked about are just drones? No. They're your cosmic family, your cosmic cousins. See what I'm saying? Pretty soon, you're gonna have to get used to the reality that there are other beings in the cosmos who actually visit this planet. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna be like Star Wars. Facts, but I ain't trying to go to war in the stars. See what I'm saying? That's the only thing. See, so then we gotta understand how to carry ourselves as a civilization, right? Understand that we should need morals. There shouldn't even be a thought of, you feel what I'm saying, grape or harm or any slavery or nothing like that. That's inhumane. You see what I'm saying? That was imposed on us by fallen angels, fallen races, fallen ETs and stuff like that. But we can get in that in another video as well. See what I'm saying? Just, if you know what I'm talking about, you know that you can all give me a subscription. And here in about a couple minutes, I'm probably gonna hop off the live. You feel me? I'm just giving y'all a little lecture type shit. Give me a subscription if y'all fuck with what I'm talking about. You feel me? Yeah, man. Shit, like, they just don't want you to They held us down and now we rise. The fact, I'm gonna start dropping my music too on YouTube, on this YouTube channel. Yeah, man. Fuck waiting for some shit to happen. And the time ain't perfect. Nigga, you perfect. Facts. Shout out to that boy Vaughn. Feel me? That boy Vaughn. He say, nigga, you perfect. Ain't no time perfect, but right now. Facts. Because that's all you have is right now. When you act in the now, then your future will start being created. You see what I'm saying? You don't have a future without the now. You see what I'm saying? And the past is nothing. The past is nothing. Like you can literally change the past. Like they be like, oh, you can't change the past, but you really can. If you convince yourself some shit happened, that some shit happened that some shit didn't happen that really happened, you can really change your past. Cause that's superposition. You know what I'm saying? We're in a superposition right now, where everything is based upon our future and our past because we're in this 3D reality. See what I'm saying? And I'm just talking right now. This is I have not read this and heard this nowhere. You feel what I'm saying? This is just flowing through me. So this is the spirit talking through me. You see what I'm saying? The Most High and the Mother. You feel what I'm saying? The Hidden Mother. So, right, when I'm talking about the superposition, right? When I'm talking about superposition, we're in the epicenter of all of this. Like, if you know what a torus field is, right? A torus field is basically like a field of energy that is held down by a single point of energy. See what I'm saying? That's from my perspective, right? Cause I create my own perspectives and understandings. I don't go off these scientific dudes and stuff like that. No, because I understand that man is trying to go against God with science. I'm trying to collaborate God with science. You see what I'm saying? That's where we differ. Facts. Cause that's how Atlantis fell. You see what I'm saying? Man kept science but forgot about God and the universe and source and stuff like that. Can't do that. Because once you forget that, you forget the whole essence of creation. You see? That's why we're in the patriarchal world that we're in right now. Facts. People and tired of men always saying, like, I ain't gonna lie, because women really run this shit. I can't lie. Like, everything you do, my boy, you do for a woman. You see what I'm saying? You get dressed, you get fly for a girl. You go to work, you get money so you can look good or something. You feel what I'm saying? Everything is ran by women. You see what I'm saying? Like, don't let y'all be in a relationship. Because everything you do, she is going to be dictated by her subconsciously. You're not even going to really recognize it. It's going to be in your subconscious. Facts. You feel me? So we got to stop disrespecting these women out here and start treating these women like goddesses. Facts. Because that's what they are. You know what I'm saying? They like Mother Earth. You feel what I'm saying? Because I don't understand how people think that loving a woman is so wrong. You know what I'm saying? Is y'all niggas gay? Like, is y'all niggas sweet? Like, and if you are, there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, like, men love women, but only to use them for their body. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand that we're more than just these vessels, brother. You hear me? We're more than just these vessels. So you actually gotta look into their soul and see what treasures they actually have within. You know what I'm saying? So you can bring them out and you bring it out of the woman and put it into action. You feel what I'm saying? Or the woman pushes it out onto you and you put it into action. It's however you look at it. But right, when we talk about these energies, these masculine and feminine principles, the feminine energy always comes first because it's the creator. See what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't want nobody to leave and get mad. I'm just being real, bro. See? 4 people left. Because the woman is God. Facts. The woman is, okay, when I say God, because we're all gods and goddesses. We're all God emanated into these vehicles, right? But when I say the woman is God, the woman is the portal into this realm. See what I'm saying? Like, one of the many portals. A woman is a walking Stargate. You feel what I'm saying? Think about it. Think about it. As above, so below. As on the micro, so on the macro. As on the macro, so on the micro, right? So when we talk about, we can even look at sperm like astronauts going to war, trying to get to the home planet. See what I'm saying? Or the, whatever you want to call it, right? Because these things, like, they're set up just like space. You feel what I'm saying? The sperm travels up into the tube and lands like a wormhole, right? That only fits one. You know what I'm saying? And once the wormhole gets a spark, all the other ones, they just, I don't really know. I'm not a scientist. For real, for real. I am a scientist, but I'm not a doctor. I don't know all the little technical stuff about childbirth and stuff like that. But I do understand that as above, so below. So when you come through this portal, you're born into a whole nother realm of reality, right? See what I'm saying? So this is why you need the male and the female. I don't know. Right now I'm just talking. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off here though. Peace, family. If you support, if you like what I talk about, if you understand or have an understanding or your own understanding of what I'm talking about, give me a subscription. You feel me? I do accept donations, but it's not required to even watch none of these videos. Fuck that, you feel me? Type shit, gratitude and abundance, love and light, that shit.